once the fight begins, strategically, he's on his back foot waiting for you to come in and catches you with that big counter and finishes you. That's not the way he fought in the rematch. And it's not so much that the crowd will be a negative, will be somehow a bad thing for Poirier. But it is maybe that Conor can feed off their energy just like they feed off his. Conor opened the favorite. The crowd, so to speak, bet Poirier into being the favorite. But the crowd here tonight will be for Conor.
Well, the crowd is going to be a factor, and we're going to get to these fights now. We'll see how the trilogy plays out. Who goes up 2-1 here tonight at UFC 264?
The rest of the card is brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Available now for up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4. Play as the UFC's biggest stars or start shaping your own UFC legend. Co-main event tonight features two men who have competed for the welterweight title in the past. Gilbert Durinho Burns is the division's #2 ranked contender after coming up short in his challenge for gold earlier this year. And Burns has pulled out all the stops to try to solve what is one of the more difficult puzzles in all of mixed martial arts to figure out. That is, of course, decorated striker Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. At 38 years old, the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, remains one of the very best in the world and proved as much in his last outing. Tonight, Thompson believes a triumph over Burns could just be enough to land him back in a title fight for the first time since 2017. Also playing on pay-per-view tonight, the king of the shoey, Thai Bam Bam Tuivasa. Now, much has been made of this man's larger-than-life disposition, and rightfully so, but Tuivasa continues to show major signs of MMA evolution. And tonight, the product of New South Wales, Australia, goes for a third consecutive win against the former Carolina Panther and NFL Pro Bowler, Greg Hardy, another promising athletic heavyweight who has worked exceedingly hard to put it all together. And tonight, in his second pay-per-view appearance, the Prince of War will try to cash as an underdog and thereby announce himself as a true heavyweight contender. These locker room shots are brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. And there he is, the budding superstar and bantamweight hopeful, Sugar Sean O'Malley. He believes he has the mindset and the skill set to compete with the best fighters in his division right now. And tonight, with the world watching, he will try to continue his ascent with another highlight for the reel. And circumstantially, he draws a UFC newcomer out of Milford, Massachusetts, Chris Mutino. He put on an offensive clinic in his last regional bout. He had been on the UFC's radar for a while, and when his number was called for this opportunity, he did not hesitate. And Mutino will have effectively changed his life forever if he can spring the upset against the credentialed Sean O'Malley. The rules of the Octagon are brought to you by Manscaped and the brand new Performance Package 4.0. Visit manscaped.com now to get free shipping and 2 free gifts with your purchase. 3 judges score the fight. The bout duration is 3 5-minute rounds, but for championship fights and all UFC main events, we go 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect. The round winner gets 10 points, his or her opponent 9 or fewer, and scoring is based on effective striking and grappling, followed by aggression, and then octagon control in that order. UFC 264 is brought to you in high definition by the new movie Snake Eyes, Every Warrior Has a Beginning, only in theaters July 23rd. All right, what a main card.